Hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Zach.
And welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to salute the class of 2020. So we were tagged by our good friend Crazy Kylie over at Crazy Kylie 14. Go check out her channel with this class of 2020 pen tag. It was actually created by the Siskateers. And she has tagged us in it. This is I guess they call a superlative tag.
Yes, there are several that went around. We were looking for people to tag, and a couple of our friends have already done a different version of this same sort of thing.
Side note, I was having weird problems with our camera that it would get brighter and then softer and brighter and softer. And I think it had to do with the auto settings that I was in. So I've done some reading and I've set these settings on this mode. So if the video looks like crap,
please tell us.
Sorry. I'll try to fix it. But yeah, hopefully we're not. That's a technical term.
Hopefully I don't go from really pale to disappearing.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so let's get right into this, shall we? We have 10 superlatives, 10 if you do sign language, and let's get right down to them. Number 1, who has the best voice? Zach?
You picked this one.
Oh, I picked this one, of course. It is Jessica Rabbit. Jessica Rabbit. She has the best voice. She literally makes her living off of singing in seedy nightclubs with her great voice. That's the only reason anyone would want to go and see her is her great voice.
Yep. Absolutely no other reason whatsoever.
That is the only reason. It makes perfect sense to me.
Wasn't there, I seem to recall being told this, possibly by you, possibly by someone else, didn't there used to be a big neon Jessica Rabbit sign somewhere in Pleasure Island?
It was in Pleasure Island. It was the main focal point as you came into the main entrance near mannequins. There was a huge Jessica Rabbit neon sign that her leg lifted, kicked slightly. I remember that from Pleasure Island. Let's move on to our next superlative, which is the worst voice. Who has the worst voice?
There are some pretty bad voices in the Disney canon.
There are.
But there's one that's just awful and mostly unintelligible.
Mm-hmm.
It's Donald.
Donald Duck. Oh, poor Donald. I like it in the later cartoons where they actually make fun of that. They're like, what is he saying? I have no idea what he's saying. I have no idea what he's saying. Yeah.
It's like that scene from Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yes.
Oh, we can't understand her either. She's from the other studio.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Yes. Donald Duck absolutely has the worst voice. Maybe, I'm trying to think if there's a runner-up here. I got nothing. Next on here is the most likely to be late. I have chosen Jiminy Cricket. And I'll tell you why I've chosen Jiminy Cricket. He was supposed to be Pinocchio's conscience. He was supposed to save Pinocchio. And Pinocchio was basically kidnapped by a puppeteer, and Cricket was just like, I got no time for this. And then shows up later, not to save Pinocchio, but to yell at him. And then ended up...
Jiminy Cricket is just bad at his job.
Yeah, Jiminy Cricket. Pretty bad.
Worst conscience ever.
Number 4, the most outspoken.
Also, for most likely to be late, the obvious answer is the White Rabbit.
Yeah, we don't have a White Rabbit.
But we don't have any White Rabbit pins.
Yeah.
So, most alike, it's words. Words are hard. Most outspoken. My favorite Disney princess, and one of the most outspoken characters that I can think of in the entire Disney canon. Miss Ariel.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Yeah, she is. She's very outspoken, right? She was a very headstrong young woman who managed to sign a legally binding contract with a private entity that then, when it went wrong, had her dad come in and nullify it. So, yeah, pretty much I have no idea. The most creative, number 5, most creative. I have gone with Phineas and Ferb. Anyone who's ever watched Phineas and Ferb knows that that's what they do. Every episode, they build something. They make something new, some new cool invention. You just stifled a yawn. Auntie Vera is going to point that out, and we'll probably put the time code down in the comments. But Phineas and Ferb, most creative, class of 2020. Thank you. Number 6, Luckiest.
The obvious choice is Lucky.
Lucky, exactly. One of the 101 Dalmatians, one of the 15 named ones. Right?
I often wonder if they ever came up with names for all of them.
Yeah, you would have to look at... You know, when we get to that movie, we'll look at the credits and see.
We have to get to that movie first.
Staying in the same movie, the same oeuvre...
Genre.
What is oeuvre? We're going to cut that out because we don't want to set off everybody's Google devices, but she just informed us that oeuvre is a tilted slat found inside of a vine.
Right.
Yeah, so clearly, yeah, it's slat. I have blinds. We have blinds in our windows with oeuvre slats. Let's, if you know what oeuvre means, in the comments down below. Keeping in the same genre as a movie. Anyway, Best Dressed, number 7, Cruella de Vil, Best Dressed. What was your argument for this?
Her entire goal is to make a coat so she can be even better dressed.
There you go.
She's the most fashionable of any Disney villain.
Jeez. Number 8, the most athletic. I chose this one.
You did choose this one, and you chose
Maximus.
Maximus.
I don't know if you've watched Tangled the series. If you've got some time to kill during this whole downtime thing, you might want to check it out on Disney Plus. Tangled the series, the original voice cast. So it's a different animation style. It's not computer animation, but it is very well done. I like the storylines. I like the music. I like the voice cast and everything. But Maximus, he's a very athletic horse. He's a very nimble horse, and that is why he is the most athletic. Most athletic.
Did Donald take over your voice?
Did. Number 9, the best couple.
Note, does not state romantic couple.
Does not.
So we went with Chip und Dale.
Chip and Dale. Our other choice was Stromboli and Pinocchio, but we decided no, we'll go with Chip and Dale. I don't know. I'm just trying to liven that up. Chip and Dale. This one here is the one from our first Disney cruise. So there you go.
First and only.
Possibly last. Will we ever cruise again? Will boats ever be allowed to have people on them again? We don't know. We don't know at all. And number 10, the most likely to succeed. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the class of 2020. Most likely to succeed, Figment. Now, the reason that I chose Figment is the most likely to succeed?
No.
The most likely to succeed. Is he basically already has, right? They completely gutted his attraction. Pretty much took him out of it, and then fan reaction was so bad that they actually redid the attraction, put him back into it, and now he is the face of Epcot. He's the face of Epcot merchandise and festivals, so he pretty much already has succeeded.
And they may do a horrible thing and add intellectual property like Inside Out to the Figment ride, but they will never take Figment out again. No. They learned that lesson.
Because Figment is awesome. So there you go. Those are our 10 superlatives for the cast of 2020. The cast?
The cast of 2020.
Cast of 2020.
2020, now starring your child.
Wow. Anyway, thank you, Crazy Kylie, for tagging us in that. And now it comes to the point where we...
Tag someone
else. We are going to tag our good buddy Dan over at Dan's Video Mosaic, who we just did a pin tag from... Well, not a pin tag. We just did another tag from him on our last video. So Dan from Dan's Video Mosaic, you are tagged. Also,
to those newly minted 4,000 subscriber
the Lepersons
people.
Yeah. Congratulations, guys, on 4K. And you are tagged now. Now, I know you've already done a superlative tag, but this is a different one. So there you go. More content for you. So you're welcome. There you go. That's great. There are some great things happening here in Florida. Disney has announced their opening dates for the parks, which will be...
they were approved by the state, so...
Which will be July 11th. will be for the Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, and July 15th for Disney Hollywood Studios and Epcot, which surprised me that Epcot is actually going to be reopening.
And it will be staffed mostly, almost completely, by what was the terminology? Non-culturally...
Well, they won't have their cultural representatives here from the different countries. So when you go to Morocco, you can't ask them questions about their home country because you'll just be asking them questions about the United
US.
States. Yeah. So there you go. I think we don't know a lot more. We're not really a news channel here, but there's going to be a reservation system, so we're going to have to get a reservation before we can go to the park. We will absolutely be doing that as soon as we can. And my guess is that park hopping is probably not a thing anymore until more
time has passed.
More time has passed. So because if you make a reservation in a park, then you're kind of setting the capacity for that park. And if you can't just hop to another park, because then you would just make a reservation at Animal Kingdom and go to the Magic Kingdom, right? Anyway, it's interesting times that we live in. So what was that old saying? May you live in interesting times? Well, be careful what you wish for. Yeah. What we did,
if you like what we do here on this channel,
give us a thumbs up. Give this nice video a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It helps other people to find us. Also, leave a comment down below. And,
we will reply to them.
We will try to reply to them, and we enjoy talking to you. And if you want to reach out to us on the socials, our information is down below in the doobly-doo.
We may eventually get to the next movie in our movie rewatch series.
It's true.
I have made a concession.
We can skip Fantasia.
We are skipping Fantasia.
Yay! All right. Until next time.
See you real soon.